Hello everyone, I'm here at the Oshawa Drive Test Center and I will be showing you route number 2 for the G2 test. So when you come here, once you get to the Drive Test Center, you will have to park your car in one of the parking spaces. It is always recommended that you park your car in reverse because then it will be easier for you to come out. So park your car in reverse. Please make sure that you know the number of your parking space. Then you will have to go inside the Drive Test Center. There are designated kiosks for the scheduled road test appointments. You'll go to the kiosk, touch the screen, and you will see this screen there. It says, please choose one of the following options, which is scheduled road test check-in. Click on this, and then it will take you to the next screen. The next screen will tell you, please ensure you have the following information before you begin: driver's license, vehicle make and color, license plate number, parking space number. And if there's no parking space, then please indicate front, side, or back, wherever you have parked your car at. Then click on continue, and then it will take you to the next screen where you will have to enter your driver's license number. Your driver's license always starts with a letter, so enter the letter first, then it will take you to the numbers, and then enter the number of your driver's license. Once you enter your driver's license number, then it will take you to the next screen, and your appointment will pop up. It says road test. You are checking in for road test appointment on this date. Please select the appointment below and select next to continue. So in this case here, if you're here for G, it will show class G. And if you're here for G2, it will show G2. It will also show the time that you have booked your appointment at and the location at which Drive Test Center. You check the box and then click on next, and then it will take you to the next screen. So on this screen, the kiosk will ask you two questions. Check yes or no for this. Number one, has an optometrist or physician ever advised you that you require corrective lenses to improve your visual acuity to see at a distance? So, which means if you're wearing any glasses or any contact lenses, if you are, please make sure you have them on you. If you don't have them, they can refuse your test, and it will show as an X on your license if you have it, but you haven't brought them. So the examiner will check for that. The next one is, has a physician ever advised you that you suffer from any of the following medical conditions: heart disease, stroke, diabetes requiring insulin to control, epilepsy, seizure disorder, loss of consciousness or awareness, or any other medical condition or physical disability that may affect your safe operation of a motorized vehicle? So obviously you're here for the road test, so this will be a no. If you suffer from any of these, you shouldn't be here. So you click and then hit next. And then it will bring you to this screen. So when you come to this screen, it will actually ask you for the vehicle make. So you enter your car model, if it's Toyota, Honda, whatever it is. Your license plate number, you enter the plate number of your car, and then the color of your car, whether it's white, black, red, whatever color it is. And then location of vehicle or parking spot number. So you enter the parking spot. So in this case, I have number 11. So you enter 11 or whichever parking space you have parked at. And if there's no parking space number, then you either put front, side, or back, wherever you have parked your car at. Once you do that, then click next, and then it will take you to this screen. It says, once you receive a ticket below, your test has been dispatched to an examiner and you must wait at your vehicle immediately. Then click on the box here where it says, I acknowledge, I'll wait at my vehicle immediately. So once you click on this box, you will receive a ticket from the kiosk. Grab the ticket, go to your car and wait in the car for the examiner. The examiner will come to your car from the left side. You will have to, while you're waiting for the examiner, please make sure that your seat is adjusted, your mirrors are adjusted, you have your seat belt on. And when the examiner comes, make sure you start the car, bring the left side window down, and this is what they're gonna do. Hello, my name is Arif and I will be your examiner for the day. Can I have your license, please?
Sure. Here you go.
Thank you. Could I please have your full name?
Yeah, I'm Adam John.
Your date of birth?
Yeah, 1995, 0521.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Can you beep the horn for me, please,
Sure.
GP? Thank you. Can I please have the right signal? Left signal? Thank you. Just watch me in the mirror and let's do the same thing in the back.
Okay.
Can I please have the left signal? Right signal? Can you turn off the signal, please?
Yes.
Step on the brake.
Okay.
Take your foot off. Thank you.
Do you require glasses?
No, sir.
Do you have any medical conditions that would affect your safe driving?
No, sir.
All right, can I see your license one more time?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. On today's test, you will not be asked to do anything against the law. Your driving capabilities will be noted and assessed. When observing or looking around, please move your head and not just your eyes.
Sure, sir.
Cellular and Bluetooth devices must be silenced or turned off. Convenience technologies can't be used. In-vehicle recording devices must not be facing the passenger area. You can get a copy of the test inside the office or online at drivetest.ca afterwards.
Sure, sir.
Do you have any questions before we start?
No, sir.
When you are ready, please proceed.
Then they will give you direction to go. So when you're going, so please make sure that you're putting your car in drive, have your signal on, right signal on, and do a good 360 degrees check all around. So make sure everything is clear, no pedestrian, no nothing. And then when you're leaving, please make sure that you're checking left, right, nice and clearly, and then make a nice smooth right turn here. As soon as you turn right here, then immediately you'll be turning left again. So mirror, signal, blind spot, watch for any pedestrian, watch for any cars, and turn left here. So go straight and then you will be asked to turn right again here. So mirror, signal, blind spot to the right, and we're going to turn right here. So at the stop sign, you will be asked to turn right. So mirror, signal, blind spot to the right, and you come to a complete stop here. Check, check, check both sides, creep in slowly. So check for any traffic from the left side, no traffic, then you're making a right turn here. So continue on this street. The speed limit is 40 here. And please make sure that you are staying at 40. Any streets coming your way, check left, right. Coming traffic light, you will be asked to go left. So mirror, signal, blind spot to the left. Where the broken line starts, you will get in right from here. So it's a red light. Please make sure that you're coming to a complete stop right here and wait for the red light to turn green. Once the traffic light turns green, so if there's oncoming traffic or any pedestrian on the left side, I will be going to the middle of the road and waiting there for any oncoming traffic and the pedestrian on the left side. If not, I can just go straight. But while you're waiting for the red light, please make sure that you're doing a good traffic check all around and don't just sit quiet. Again, guys, if you like this video, if this video is useful, please make sure that you're subscribing to my YouTube channel. Make sure you're leaving some great comments and share with your friends and families. So the traffic light just turned green. I'm gonna go. So there's no oncoming traffic. There is no pedestrian on the left side. I'm gonna turn left into the first lane right here. So once you're positioned, pick up your speed, then you will have to change your lane to right, mirror, signal, blind spot to the right, and then you go to the right lane. You might be asked to go back to the left at the oncoming traffic light. So mirror, signal, blind spot to the left. You'll have to change lane back to the left. When it's safe, change your lane, turn off your signal once your four tires are in. Again, mirror, signal, blind spot to the left, and then you're gonna be making a left turn here on the Gibbs Street. So come to a complete stop. The traffic light is green, but there is one car in the middle of the intersection, so I will stay behind the lines. I will not move forward. And once that car is clear, then I'm gonna move forward and I'll check for any oncoming traffic. No traffic, no pedestrian on the left, and I'm making a left turn here. So in this case, I'm not gonna go to the right lane because the right lane is closing, and I'll continue on this lane. The speed limit is 50 here, and just continue just like that. So you will be asked to turn left to any of these streets here. So mirror, signal, blind spot to the left, and I will be turning left here. So look for any oncoming traffic, pedestrians on the left, nothing there, and I'm gonna make a left turn right here. So in here on this street, you will be asked to pull over for a roadside stop. So mirror, signal, blind spot to the right. I'm gonna pull over for a roadside stop, come to a complete stop here. And once you come to a complete stop, so then you will have to push the hazard lights and then put your car in park and pull your handbrake. That's a roadside stop. So once it's done, then the examiner will ask you to pull out, then put the handbrake down, put your car in drive, turn off the hazard lights, mirror, check your rear view mirror, signal to the left, check your blind spot, make sure no cars are coming, and then you're gonna go back. So, and then you'll probably be asked to pull over for downhill or uphill parking somewhere here, and which we are going to do anytime soon. But there's a street coming on my right side. Just check, make sure nobody is there, and just continue here. And then, so if you're asked to pull over for a downhill parking, I'm gonna do mirror, signal, blind spot to the right, and I'm gonna pull over here close to the curb right here. And once you come to a complete stop, please turn your wheels all the way to the right if it's a downhill parking with a curb or without curb, and then park your car and pull your handbrake and just pretend that you're turning off the car as well. So the examiner will tell you that it's okay, do not turn it off. And then the examiner will ask you to go back or pull out, then bring the handbrake down, put the car in drive, and please make sure you don't forget your wheels, turn them 2 times to the left. Again, mirror, signal, blind spot to the left, and then you're gonna move back. And you'll probably be asked to do a 3-point turn here as well. So mirror, signal, blind spot to the right. I'm gonna pull over for a 3-point turn here. I'm gonna come to a complete stop. When you're doing a 3-point turn, please make sure you're coming to a complete stop first. So once you stop, then check your rear view mirror, signal to the left. Make sure you check left and oncoming traffic as well. When everything is clear, then I'm gonna turn my wheels all the way to the left and go all the way until the curb is under my mirror. And then I'm gonna put my car in reverse, do a good 360 degrees check. Check all around, 360 degrees check, and check about 70% back and 30% all around, and go back until your side mirror is in the middle of the road. Once it's done, then you put your car in drive, check left, right, and put your signal to the left, and then you come out. That's 3-point turn. And then you're gonna continue. You might be asked to do a parallel park as well. So let's do a parallel park with this car. Mirror, signal, blind spot to the right. I'm gonna pull over about 1 meter away from the targeted car, and once the taillight of that car is in the middle of my back window, I'm gonna put my car in reverse. I'll turn full to the right. I'll have to check all around and go reverse until the taillight is aligned with my mirror. So I'm gonna go perfect. And now I'm gonna turn my wheels all the way to the left and have your signal back on to the right, check all around, and go just like that, nice and slowly, just like that. So that is parallel park. So once you do that, and then park your car, and that's pretty much it. So that's a parallel park. And now if you have to pull out, you have to put your car in reverse and then check left side. Make sure you're going back a little bit until you see the bumper of the car in front of you, and then put the car in drive, check the mirror, signal to the left, check, 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 and come out nice and smoothly. And that's it. And probably you will be asked to do an uphill parking with a curb. So mirror, signal, blind spot to the right. I'm gonna pull over to the side, come to a complete stop. Once you stop, if it's an uphill with curb, turn your wheels all the way to the left, park your car, pull your handbrake, and pretend that you're turning off the car. That's it. And then you will be asked to pull out, then bring the handbrake down, put the car in drive, check your mirror, signal to the left, don't forget the wheels, and come out. And that's it. And then you will be going straight on this street and making a right turn at the stop sign. Again, if there are any parked cars, guys, please make sure that you're maintaining a good 1 meter space from the parked cars. Do not go too close. So mirror signal blind spot to the right, and we will be making a right turn on the Gibbs Street. So come to a complete stop here, check for pedestrian first. No pedestrian, then you creep in. There's a car coming from the left side, so I'm not gonna go. Guys, please make sure there's no oncoming traffic from the left side. So if there is any car, it has to be at least 150 meters away. When it's all clear, then you're gonna make a right turn, a quick blind spot to the right, and that's it. So you will be going straight on this street. Again, the speed limit here is 50, and you will be asked to make a right turn on at the traffic light. So mirror signal blind spot right from here where the broken line starts. You get in, and you will be making a right turn on the Park Road South. So it's a red light. Come to a complete stop, check for any pedestrian. Then if there's no pedestrian, you creep in a little bit, check for any cars on the lane that you're turning into, quick blind spot, and you're gonna go right on this lane. Stay on the driving lane. Do not move to the left unless you're asked to move. If you're asked to do a lane change, then you can go. If not, just stay on the driving lane on the right side. So at the oncoming traffic light, you will be asked to go right again. So right from here, we're going to do mirror signal blind spot to the right, and I will be making a right turn on John Street West. Again, I'm coming to a complete stop. It's a red light. When you're stopping behind another car, please make sure you're maintaining a good distance between your car and the car in front of you. You should be able to see the tires and a little bit of the ground. So the light is green. I'm going to move forward. When you're making a right turn on a green light, please make sure you're checking for any pedestrian. Quick blind spot. When it's clear, you go. Again, the speed limit of 40 soon. So turn off your signal. Stay at 40. Any streets coming, check, good traffic check. And right after this street, as you guys can see, there's posted speed limit to 40. So, and you will be asked to turn left here, mirror signal blind spot to the left, and slow down here. If there's any oncoming traffic, stop. If nothing, no pedestrian on the left, you will be making a left turn here. And then you'll probably be asked to turn left here and park in one of the parking spots right here. So I'm gonna park in one of the spots here. So mirror signal blind spot to the right, and I'm gonna park right here. And that's pretty much it, guys. G2 route number 2. If you liked the video, if it was useful, please make sure that you are sharing this video with your friends and families. And please make sure that you're subscribing to my YouTube channel. Like this video, comment please, and thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me until now. Please make sure that you're following me for more videos.